riffs and a few chord ideas. So the first riff we need to learn is the low part of the melodic line, which is this. Okay, which is an open A string, hammered onto the 3rd fret, open D, 3rd fret on the D, open D again, 3rd fret on the A, open D. What I'm doing is I'm picking pretty much every time I change a string, and the rest are hammer-ons or pull-offs. That's how it's played for the grade. If you want to play it for yourself and you just want to get the rest of the thing sounding as it should do, as it is on the record, we have this little idea that runs in between. So if you want to fill in the bits in between, it's not for the grade, but you can do it for yourself. What we have is take a D power chord, which is the 5th, 7th, 7th, A string up to G, and then you're going to slide it back 2 frets, and the 2 more frets going through C to B flat. From the B flat, I use my 2nd finger here to play the 3rd fret on the low E, to the 1st fret on the A. Same idea again now on C. The high melody. Identical in terms of notes, just a couple of octaves higher than the first bit. So we have here's a 10th fret on the B, hammered onto the 13th fret, 10th fret on the top E, 13th fret on the top E, pulled off to the 10th fret on top E, 13 on the B, 10 on the top E. Again, I'm picking every time I change strings. Once you've got that bit, I'm bending the 13th fret on the top E up a tone. Now be careful that you hit the tone. You don't want to go too flat, you don't want to go too sharp, you need to hit it just on. Back down to the 13, off to 12, 13 on the B string, and then you can go to 10 on the top E or bend 13 up a tone. Up to you. The chords, C sharp minor, which is the 4th fret on the A string, 6, 6 on the D and G, 5 on the B, 4 on the top E. It's straight to a G sharp minor, which is essentially just taking this. So now on the low E string, 4, 6, 6. Two of those for the next one. C power chord, which is the 3rd, 5th and 5th from the A string up to the G. Slide it along a tone, 2 frets worth, so you get a D. And again another tone, 2 frets worth. Which brings us into the end part bit. An F sharp minor to a B. So I've got 2, 4, 4, and 2's up to a B, to an E, to an A, F sharp minor again, to the B, E, and then comes back in again. So these are essentially our parts. So broken down into its composite sections, it's really not that difficult. So have fun with doing that. See how you get on.